Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. Behold, we have a map that shows us things. So yeah, let's check the ambush site and see what we can find on Gorion's corpse. Oh, we can also get a view of the battle. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we had an ogre who took a fuck ton of magic damage. One of them was turned to stone. Mirror image, flame strike, weapon ineffective, lightning bolted an ogre. Ogre died. Fireball on Tamako. The thugs were killed. And then the armored figure did 49 slashing damage. Jesus Christ. Now, unfortunately, when that ogre was turned to stone, he left no loot behind, so that's unfortunate, but we'll just have to make do without. No, pick it up. Pick up the stuff. We'll need it. Also, armor. A long sword. Well, it's not a bastard sword, and that's no good. Gorion's scroll. My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short, and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little other option than a leap of faith. We've done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have, perhaps, been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night, if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual. In all respects, should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what is past, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this.
How many you have but to ask?
Yep.
Okay, good. She is detecting for traps. You never know. Traps everywhere. Oh, crap. It's a diseased gibberling. It's dead. They don't have a lot of health, but they do rush with madness. Could you help me? My foster father and I were attacked last eve, and now I'm not sure where to go. Carnage to the north must be the aftermath of that little skirmish then. I'm most assuredly sorry about your predicament, though there be little what I can do for you. I've nothing of serviceable value to impart except common sense in a few directions. If you go east and then north, you'll find the Friendly Arm Inn, and south of that is the town of Baragos. Both can offer shelter, though rates at the Friendly Arm are likely better. It's a friendlier atmosphere for the young adventurer as well. Staying close to the roads will make your journey safe, but that will depend on where you're heading as well. I can't accompany you, though. There were a pair of travelers not far up the road. They might be able to help, but I would be wary of the cost. I didn't like the look of them myself. Well, thanks. Good luck. Fare thee well, as they say. Candlekeep Coastway, Monterey.
Thee already be disturbed. Now leave me be.
Hello there, kid.
Company'll be toil enough as is.
Rather strange place to be wandering, ain't it? My companion's got something to say to you.
Montaran, you are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
Hold, Monteron, this young wayfarer is in need. Someone set about thee, stranger, and you've barely escaped with your life. Aye, Ygzar looks to be roughed up quite well. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions, if you wish, as a token of goodwill. I'd be grateful for any assistance. Nothing to fear from these simple potions. I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. Just like all good people. Perhaps as payment, you would go with us to Nashkel. It's a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances are very concerned with the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in the matter. You'd be useful, though I'll not hold you to it. We're to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gastkill, I believe. Your conscience be your guide. Oh, there's little else for me to do. I may as well go with you. Goody, good. We shall make haste to Nashkel, just as our way south of here. Onward, intrepid friends. Rein it in, wizard. I cannot stand the way your senses flit about. Could we just travel in peace?
Yes, you have but to ask.
Oh, that is not the formation that I like. I like a box. So, yeah, this Exar seems a little strange. Binkos. Sorry, chum. Can't stop to chat. There's been another caravan raided northeast of Baragus, and I've got to report these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done, I tell you.
Something troubling
How may
you?
I be of assistance?
Well, when in doubt, cast the Detect Evil button. Oh no, our friends are evil.
Your voice is ambrosia.
Now, just because they're evil doesn't mean I'm not allowed to travel with them or something. And just because Ixar is a brutal necromancer doesn't mean that I can't travel with him. Do you have a script ready? Attack enemies, prefer ranged weapons. Use offensive spells, find traps. Advanced AI. Favor using melee weapons. Oh, I can just use an advanced AI. That's cool. What about wizard aggressive? What about wizard defensive? Begin casting offensive spells with the closest enemies. If any time he is attacked with a melee weapon, he'll run until he is safe. Yep, that's what I want. Done. And for you, I want thief aggressive, which means he'll try to backstab people, which is what I want. Sweet. You may notice a wizard requires 2,500 experience to level up, and he's multi-class. That doesn't count. But Imowen is a thief and only requires 1,250 experience points to level up. That's one of the balancing factors of AD&D.
It shall be as you wish.
Different classes require different amounts of experience points to gain levels.
Oh, there, wanderer.
Oh.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh on to a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon any intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? Not to imply anything, but how do you measure up to your own standards? Pestering strangers about their mental state doesn't seem at all well adjusted to me. Point well taken, and thou hast answered my query most adequately. I shall think of thee as determined. Instead, I shall trouble thee no more, as thou art more than capable of the task at hand. North is the friendly Armin, where I am certain thou shalt find trustworthy friends awaiting. I've said too much and taken too much time from thee. Fare thee well.
Yes, you have but to ask.
Oh, what do we have here? A diseased gibberling.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it.
Now, there's something hidden in this forest. A magic ring. Oh, right. One more thing. So, lore score. Every character has a lore score. If the person with the lore score examines the item, they might be able to figure out what it does without having to identify it. Fortunately, that's not the case. Now, I know the ring is a +1 ring of protection, so I'm going to put it on
What is it you have but
Drax.
to ask?
I know other people have lower armor classes, but,
Hello, pal.
hey man, what's up? If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There'll be beasties out about with better hearing than we. You seem, well, what should be aware of in the area? Around here, wouldn't much worry yourself too much unless you're brainless and charge everything you see. Mostly gibberlings, but they aren't too much of a hassle. A fair bow and a good sword arm can handle one, maybe two, more with magic or cleric backup. Wolves have become a bit more predatory lately. I think it's because more people are hunting for their food, seeing as how the iron shortage took away their normal livelihoods. A hungry wolf is a nasty thing, and I wouldn't travel without a group if I were you. Yeah, just another guy saying, hey, you should have a party. In case you decided not to. Don't decide not to. What? I hit the button. Ah! Welcome to the Friendly Armin.
It shall be as you wish.
They're a decent lot. More than decent. Actually, let's switch
Yes,
the
it shall be
positions.
as you wish.
Imowen isn't a frontline fighter, so why do I have her on the front lines? Montaron's not great in combat. Well, he doesn't have a lot of health, but he's pretty good at doing the murdering.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the Friendly Armin? Here to meet some friends. Oh, you must be whom I'm to meet then. I'll take you to your friends, but first I'd be sure that you're the correct person. Your name is Drax. Yes, it is. Perfect, you're indeed the person I seek. Hold still a moment, won't you? Oh no! Another assassination attempt.
I care not.
I don't know what that was supposed to do. Oh, he cast horror.
You have but to ask.
It's not gonna work on me. I'm
What is it
immune
this
to
time, yes?
fear.
I shall attend to it in a
Wait, we gotta
trice.
hear it.
You must gather your party before venturing.
You gotta
forth.
gather your party before venturing forth,
Hey,
man.
friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. My uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't get to see him. Why's that? Where you been the past few months? The roads are crawling with brigands and bandits of every scrap of iron you got on you. Surely you must have fled some of your trip around here, lest you came by the West Road, that is. Well, for your sake, I hope the roads clear up soon. Well, I sure ain't going nowhere.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Dorn.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
Oh, I assumed that he would insert your race. I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Then why do you bother me? Be gone.
Nothing would please me more.
I need some ale.
I don't know what happened. What? Anyway, here are Khalid and Jaheira.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Something about you's familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of a sage I know, by the name of Gorion. He's almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Mind your manners, Jaheira. This must be the child that Gorion wrote of so often. We're old friends of your adopted father. He's not with you? We've got to assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander around without his accompaniment. If he passed, we share your loss. Gorion often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians if you should ever meet an untimely end. However, you're much older now, and the choice of your companion should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled, help you find your lot in life. Befitting last service to Gorion, though we should visit Nashkill, and Khalid and I look into local concerns. There are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you've heard of the iron shortage? You do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We're to meet the mayor of town, Baron Gastkill. I'm already going to Nashkill. My current companions wish to visit there as well. Indeed. Interesting. In that case, I think we should definitely travel together. You can never be too careful about the dangers of the open road, wherever they may spring from. Right. Now the game highlights characters who can probably use the items that you're scrolling through. Is that a potion of invisibility? Cool. It lasts 12 hours? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? And Burning Hands? Nah, Burning Hands is a little too dangerous. Okay. Yeah, she was said to prefer ranged weapons, but I guess she didn't want to use them. Find traps, hide in shadows, sing bard song, and turn undead. Right then.
It's been dreadful.
What do you
slow
got?
business lately.
I'll sell the letter and all this junk. I don't need it. Keeping the potion of healing, though. Anything good? History of the Fateful Coin. History of the Unicorn Run. Nah. I'm going to buy a big shield and give it to Khalid, who uses a medium shield for some reason, and then give this over to Montaron. The angriest halfling who ever was.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Alright, what's upstairs?
It shall be as you wish. What is it this time?
A
It
sleeping
shall be
elf,
as you wish.
nobleman, unsheathed.
Cannot get better than the
Have you heard?
stability
There's a
stone walls
rogue
provide.
ogre with a belt fetish to the south of the friendly arm inn. I had to bargain my new girdle of piercing for my life out there. Wasn't even interested in an autographed copy of my book. If you can get that belt back, I'd be mighty grateful. A rogue ogre, eh? Oh,
Nature's servant awaits.
elf or half elf? Half elf. Biography. You can ask people about their lives if you wish. When asked about his past, Montaron openly threatens you with bodily harm.
Yes, it shall be as you wish. You have but to ask.
And Landrin.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Got an infestation of poisonous spiders in my cellar in Baragos. Bentley said I could stay here until they move on, but I hate to impose. Yeah, sure. This is just a thing that happens in this world, I guess. You see a group of people with armor and weapons, and you're like, hey, I have money. I have problems. Handle it. And this is what we call the adventuring economy.
It shall be as you wish. You have but to ask.
Oh, actually, we should probably rest here. No point in traveling around at night.
Glitter gold sight.
Oh, we can buy potions. Christ, healing potions are expensive, but more importantly, we can identify items. You want to identify a magic item before you put it on, unless you know what it is. For instance, this belt of antipode gives us 100% cold resistance, but doubles all fire-based damage. This thing is fucking useless.
How may I be of
Okay,
actual
it's not
attention to the
literally
truck? It shall be
useless,
as
but
you wish.
so many enemies use fire attacks in this game. And, like,
You
in
must gather your
general,
party
that
before venturing forth.
you don't want to be
You
wearing
have
this
but to
belt.
ask.
There might be a situation where we're fighting, like,
What is it
specifically
this time? I shall
cold
attend to it in
aligned
truck.
things, but that's
My
not
inn
likely.
is open to all who behave themselves.
Let's get some moderate accommodations. I don't want to, like, have the worst. I demand one fuzzy blanket. All right, cool. Day 2, hour 9.
Yes,
Top of the
you have
morning
but
to us.
ask.
Well, let's go south.
Gather your party before venturing
And
forth.
maybe I can handle...
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Maybe I can handle this this rogue ogre they're talking about. Normally I'd be doubtful, but our party is strong as fuck, and there is 6 of us and only 1 of him. Still, we'll want to be careful because at this point, like all level 1 adventurers, we are, you know, 1 solid attack
shall
away
attend to it
from
in a trice.
instant death. With the exception of Khalid and myself. How does he have so much health? 17 constitution, 16 constitution. That's the difference between 17 and 16.
How may it shall be as you wish.
Still, now that we're not rolling for health, this will be a whole lot easier than it normally is. I do recall she said he was just south of here. Oh, there he is! Oh, the AI got turned off for some reason.
Being me, ye spoke at me.
You should get out of there. We got him. My lay on hands
Attend to it in a
sucks.
trice.
But, hey, we got the belt and something else. Whoops. That just picks him up and puts him down. Does that take everything? Oh my god, there's a take everything
Attend to
button.
it in a trice.
Will the future never cease? Hey, it's an Ixort. I don't know what their deal is. It's my understanding they're just like a bunch of weird... They're a bunch of like super weird little gremlin people who just run around and take things. I don't know how they survive out here, quite frankly. Oh, hey. It's one of the... It's that attacked caravan he was talking about. Better loot it. The raided caravan.
I don't want to seem confrontational, but could you be a little less, evil?
Monturon, I loved you.
Like I said, death is omnipresent. God damn it. Crap. Okay, my inventory is filled with junk. I got junk in my trunk, and I don't know what to do with it. Well, we can leave that on the ground. Thankfully, resurrection is cheap. They lowered the cost from 200 gold at level 1 to 100 gold at level 1. So it's not totally bank breaking, but it's not good. If this caravan met a violent death, while there is no evidence to suggest it, you would be surmised that bandits must be responsible. You don't say. Hey man, what's up?
Hey,
Handout. Mustache to Baragast. Governor Kildath must be told of the extra troops being sent his way. Baragast is to be garrisoned in case of Amnian attack. Though Am has denied such intent, of course they would deny it. The snakes. Make way for a messenger. War brewing? That sounds bad.